Hi, my name is Manny Reyes, and today we're going to be butchering a California halibut that I personally caught yesterday off the San Francisco Bay. First off, filleting a halibut is quite simple. They have two fillets on top and two fillets on the bottom. There are many different ways of doing this. Some people, they start by cutting off the fin and then going around with the scissors and then just cutting all the rest of the fins out. The way I do it is a little less complicated and more simple. So we're gonna start making an incision right in the middle where the bone is. It's right here. All the way down to the end. And once I have that cut, so I'm gonna go ahead and get the knife and start scooping the meat out. You wanna make sure you get all the meat out. You don't want to waste any meat. Take the way out all the way to the head. So you're just gonna be working all the way up to the head without wasting any meat. And that is our first halibut fillet. We're gonna put it in this bowl. And the guts are on the other side of the halibut fillet where the lower jaw is. This is the lower jaw. So the guts are right here. So you want to avoid puncturing any guts. Make sure there's no meat at all in the backbone so you don't waste any of that beautiful meat. So we're going to continue cutting the other side of the halibut where the jaw is. So be careful because the gut are right here, right next to the lower jaw of the halibut. All right, so we're gonna, again, we're gonna make sure we don't leave any meat right on the fish, on the carcass. So we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna start scooping out the meat with the knife. All the way down to the tail. Make sure you put your tip of the knife right against the bones. You don't waste any of that precious meat. And now we're gonna flip the halibut upside down. Just wanna wipe it. And now we're going to do exactly the same thing that we did on the other side. So we're just going to go right in the middle where the backbone is. And again, we're going to do exactly the same thing. We're just going to scoop the meat out. You're just going to keep continue scooping the meat out. Make sure your knife, the tip of the knife is as close as the carcass as you can get. Remember that all the guts, they are on the lower jaw of the halibut. Okay, and this is the third halibut fillet. So we're gonna do the last halibut fillet. Again, doing the same thing, just scooping the meat out. So we're just gonna go around. So we're just gonna make a cut here on top of the head, just to get the last fillet. So our halibut is done. So this is the bottom, and this is the top part. A lot of people cut the halibut cheeks, but for me, in this case, they're very small and they're about the size of a silver dollar. So they're not that big. As you can see, they're very small cheeks, so they're not that big. And if you can see, there's no punctures on any of the guts, but they're right under this piece. As you can see, there's no meat, any wasted meat in here. So because it's all pretty much the gut. And once you're done, this is how your halibut should look like. Nearly transparent. And now we're gonna get the meat out of the skin from the halibut. Okay. We're just gonna cut a little bit of the meat out at the end of the tail and make a little incision in the skin to get the grip. And then we wanna work the knife out. And it's a very clean cut. And this is the fillet. And this is the fourth fillet. As you can see, there's no meat wasted at all. And this is how much meat we got out of the halibut. So this is about 6 to 7 pounds of pure white meat. Well, I hope you learned something different today. By the way, my halibut, the one that I got, it was a 29-inch halibut. In California, for a halibut to be a taker or a legal halibut, has to be a 22 inches and above. Thank you for watching and have a great day.